a lot of girls that they be 19, 18, struggling and shit. When I started dancing, like, I got my own crib. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. I never bothered nobody. You know, I always used to be really mixy when I was kind of a teenager and everything. I always wanted, like, to know, you know, I was always, like, gangbang and everything. After I started dancing and I was around all these women that they were older than me, 29, 28, 30, all these type of ages, I was just like, fuck all this shit. It's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about progressing. Like, you know, it was a stripper that used to tell me, like, you should stack up your money and open a business. It used to be a stripper that told me that. Not my college professors, because I was in college before. My college professors, they never told me, oh, get money, open business, this and that. No. It was a fucking stripper. So it's just like, you know, I don't like telling people these things because I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to influence people to influence girls to be dancers. Because what worked for me is not going to work for you. But this what worked for me. This is the shit that worked for me. And I hate that people always want to talk shit. You know, I saw a video of a rapper throwing money at bitches, and they were like half naked. You know, they were strippers. And I saw that in the comments, like, I just feel so bad for the women. They doing this and that for the money. They call these men smacking their asses and all that. And it's like, don't feel bad for them because they don't give a fuck about you. These bitches is making cake a night. These girls is living with thousands and thousands. And a lot of dancers that I know, they think that people that have a 9-to-5 is crazy. Like, cause I can understand sometimes why would you have some, you know, when I never worked so hard when I was in the, you know, when I worked really hard was when I used to work in the Amish market. I used to wake up at 6:30, used to take the train, be there at 7 in the morning, count the cash register, count it. It was mad cold. I used to sometimes have to stack up the fridge, put the sodas. It was fucking freezing. I had to fucking do the most. Put people groceries in a bag. Just overkill myself that I even had to drop out of college because I couldn't balance working, being a cashier in the Amish market and doing my job. And I was making $300 a week. And I was doing overtime every day. Overtime. And it's like, if you think about it, like, it's like, why would you want to work so hard? And I was working so hard for a white man. I was burying my dreams to work for a white man. I couldn't afford an apartment, so I had to live with my ex. My first boyfriend. That didn't even really wanted to live with him or his family. Because I feel like I was being an intruder. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I started dancing, I started making my own enough money to get myself out of the situation that I was in and to go back to school, because I went right back to school. And the money that I owed to school, I paid it off. And I didn't pay it off after I got popping on Instagram, after I went to Love and Hip Hop. I paid it with my stripper money. Because I ain't wanted to owe that shit. And I was tired of my mom saying, like, oh, bills keep coming off school. So that's why I just do what I do. But I don't be telling girls to do it because it might not work for y'all. I always used to see bitches that used to come in, and we used to ask them, like, how long you been dancing? Oh, no, this is my first time. And they quit because they just can't handle it. They just can't. So that's why I say the things that I say. But seriously, fame is really a blessing and a curse. You know, you get free stuff sometimes, so that's good. And I see so many people that be loving me, but I just hate that people expect me to act a certain type of way. Like, it's like, oh my God, like, I feel like I'm trapping myself. For what? For what? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is so weird. This fame shit is so weird. Like, oh my God. It's really weird. And you know, like, I be trying to handle it, but I be like, fuck this shit. I'm about to violate niggas. Because y'all niggas ain't gonna be violating me. Fuck you think I am, pussy? But that's what I be wanting to tell people. Because I'm just so... And you want to know something? When I was young and everything, when I was like in high school, we used to talk about this strip club called the Crazy Whores, that it was in the Bronx, you know, our local strip club. And it's like, it's crazy because I used to say myself, and when I was in high school, like, oh my gosh, being a stripper is so scary. I would never do it. I would never this. I would never that. And I be seeing a lot of young people on Instagram. They be saying the same shit. And it's just like, that's why you could never judge. Because I would have never thought I would be one. You know what I'm saying? I always thought I was going to be a history teacher. Because I was a beast in history. I actually was in advanced placement in high school for history. I was very smart at that. I'm still smart at it, to be honest with you. That's why you just cannot be judging people. You just never know when you're going to do something. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's like when you're young and people be like, oh, like, you know, that freaking exit program that be like, oh, I never smoke this, never smoke that. Next thing you know, you're smoking weed and cigarettes and shit. Yeah. So you can never judge.